Dear students, let me present to you an example that will bring to you how we can apply the negative binomial distribution in real life situations. Suppose that an oil company conducts a geological study that indicates that an exploratory oil well would have 20% chance of striking oil in a particular area. So the company is wanting success twice. यानी वो चाहते हैं कि वो जब करें तो दो ऐसे उनको मिल जाएं कि जहां से they can pull out oil, and they are willing to try up to 5 times. So now the question is, what is the probability that the second success comes on the 5th well that they are digging? ठीक है जी? What is the probability that the second success will be, they will be getting the second success on the 5th well that they have drilled? So how do we solve this problem? The first thing that we need to realize is that we are dealing with independent Bernoulli trials. How is that? Well, पहली बात ये कि Bernoulli trial क्या होती है? Any trial in which the outcome is either success or failure. Of course, success is a technical term. तो यहाँ पे obviously for any well that they will drill or dig, either they will or they will not strike oil. तो अगर वो strike हो गया, if they get it, then that is success. ना हुआ तो that is failure. So we have this point then very clear that we are dealing with Bernoulli trials. And the other thing, that are they independent? Yes, we can reasonably assume that the various places where they are digging or drilling, these trials are independent of each other. And due to this independence, we can also assume that P, the probability of success, remains the same from trial to trial. And as I said earlier, they have already conducted a geological study by which they know that there is 20% chance of striking oil for any well that they might dig. तो आपने देखा कि जो requirements हैं negative binomial distribution को apply करने के लिए, they are being fulfilled, and therefore we can apply the PMF of the negative binomial distribution in order to compute that particular probability that we are interested in. So what is the PMF of the negative binomial distribution? As you can see on the screen, the probability of capital X being equal to small x is equal to x minus 1 C r minus 1 into p raised to r into 1 minus p raised to x minus r, where x itself is equal to r, r plus 1, r plus 2, and so on. तो अब ये जो PMF है, obviously इसको यूटिलाइज तो हम तभी कर सकते हैं ना अगर हमें दोनों पैरामीटर्स की वैल्यूज पता हों, r की भी और p की भी. So p की वैल्यू तो हम जानते हैं because of that geological study. We know that p is equal to 0.20 because they found out that there would be 20% chance of striking oil for any particular well that they might drill. तो P तो हो गया. What about R? Well, for this you should go back to the question. What was the question? What is the probability that the second success occurs on the 5th well that they drill? So rth success, here second success. So R is equal to 2. So now we have the numerical values of both parameters, and so we can write the PEMF of this distribution as follows. The probability that capital X is equal to small x is equal to x minus 1 C2 minus 1 into 0.2 raised to 2 into 0.8 1 minus p 1 minus 0.2 0.8 raised to x minus 2 और इसके बाद x की वैल्यूज क्या होंगी जिसके ऊपर ये डिफाइंड है. जैसा मैंने कहा था x is equal to r plus 1 r plus 2 and so on. So r is equal to 2. So therefore x is equal to 2 3 4 and so on. अब ये जो x minus 1 c2 minus 1 लिखा हुआ है, obviously that is x minus 1 c1 and that itself is equal to x minus 1. क्योंकि आप जानते हैं कि nc1 is equal to n. So x minus 1 c1 is simply x minus 1. So now that we have this equation, now whatever value of x I might want to put, I can put here to get my desired probability. चूँकि question जो था उसमें ये था कि what is the probability that the second success will occur on the 5th ट्रायल, यानी 5th well जब वो डिग करें तो फिर वो second time oil निकल आए. So therefore we have to put x equal to 5. So let's do it. As soon as I put it, what do I get? The probability that capital X is equal to 5 is equal to 5 minus 1 into 0.2 raised to 2 into 0.8 raised to 5 minus 2. And then you solve it, and what do you get? 0.082. So therefore, what is the final conclusion? The conclusion is that there is 8.2%, या 8% ही कह लीजिए, chance that when they do this drilling process, they will get the second success on the 5th attempt. As you can see, this chance is pretty small, but according to the PMF and according to all that we have said, this is the answer for this particular problem.